Hey guys, so 1.32 is now out on MakeMyHost, so you can go around and play it, but in this video I will highlight the most important things of this patch. So basically there's of course a lot of bug fixes and other small issues which you can look at in the description down below, because there will be a link to the patch notes themselves, but I will just go through the main highlights of this replay, what's the big things that's been added, and etc. and etc. So, first, on the miscellaneous tab, we have two new regions which we can look at, or not. Well, we have one region and one new island region. So the first one is New Island Region, High Bank, south of Twilight Highlands. So this has two mobs and a control point with 25 gold per minute. And it's actually a rather large island, so I'm wondering what we're going to see from this in the future. Will we see some events there? We will see Dragonmaw getting a routine there to go there and get it before he fights Horde. Who knows, but at least it's a small and little nice island. So the new region we have is in Outland, which is Shadowmoon Valley. Now Dark Horde isn't added yet, but it might arrive in 2 weeks. That's what I've heard at least. But the Dark Horde's forces, is there, the control points, and there's a small event which Illidari can go and do, which is getting a Karma and 2 new types of Draenei units in a small village at the beginning of Shadowmoon Valley. And Shadowmoon Valley just looks absolutely beautiful. I have to put that out. Sandlane has now been added into the game again, and you can now play it as normal. It is still some issues, they have told us that, so, you know, you can, if you find some, expect it, okay? Now, I'm gonna explain how Sandlane actually works, because we at least receive some problems, so there might be more people who's confused how to do this. Basically, you have to become Wretched, of course, and you need to control the Sunwell in order to join up with Scourge. Once you do that, you will lose your 2 Wretched heroes and gain Prince Velanar. Prince Velanar can then actually go to Borean Tundra and find Prince Kael'thas and Prince Tel'Daram, I believe they're called, and a Demi unit, and thus you're getting more of your heroes. Of course, these heroes are unrevivable, so be careful with that. Now, something also very cool is that when Blue gets the Lich King, you also get Blood Queen Lanathel. So keep that in mind. And also, she is unrevivable as well. Now, this isn't a major thing, but Kael'thas has now been moved. His starting location that is a little bit longer south, so... Well, you can't run up north now, or else it's a guaranteed suicide. But you will, of course, get down to your ships faster, because they've also been moved down to purple. So there you go with that, Blood Elves. Now, this is actually a major change for Scourge. Basically, when Arthas reaches level 8, he can go to where Sindragosa's fall is and actually get Sindragosa before the Lich King as a new hero, which is bound to Northrend. By that, it means she cannot move out of Northrend at all. She will be instantly teleported back to Icecrown. I've tried teleporting it out with the scroll, but it doesn't work. She is bound to Northrend, not Icecrown, sorry. And she will serve it as a guardian. And I have to just say, she is very powerful. Holy God. If you're getting invaded in Northrend, and have your forces as well, she is a powerful asset to your army. Basically, her spells is a Frost Breath. She has a passive which basically freezes buildings like the Frostworms do normally. Her third ability summons Frostworms. It summons more depending on the level of the spell. And her ultimate works like Falstad, which increases the attack and armor of friendly units around. So she's very powerful. She's unrivable, so if you're invading Northrend, make sure you get Sindragosa down, because holy shit, she is a very powerful hero with the Frostworm squad and Eldar Dogs. You don't want to fight her. Now, another thing that has been added for, well, Blue mostly, but everybody else, not Blue actually, but when the Lich King dies, he will drop the Helmet of Domination, which basically gives extra health and stats, I believe, and it gives the ability to use Charm. So there you go, a new artifact has been added into the game. And the third and final thing for Blue is that his Icecrown Obelisks have 50% more armor and 500 more HP, and they can also be repaired, so they can be more defendable from now on, since they were very easy to aim down. There have been added 2 new things for Alliance in this patch, which is, well, a little bit major, but I still want to mention them. Now, when you research Draenei Alliance, Velen will appear now at minimum level 10. This means if you have Tyrion at level 7 and start researching the Draenei Alliance, Prophet Velen will be level 10. If you have him at 14, he will of course be 14, but he will be at minimum level 10 always. So we might see some more Adal happening in the future. Now, another major thing is that pathing blockers has been placed around Valaine's Keep to prevent naval base aims. So it is a little bit more defendable, but not much more, but it at least can't be aimed with both. So there you go, Alliance players. There are 2 new things for the Burning Legion, which is very crucial. So basically, if you have played Kil'jaeden, when using his ultimate now, Reality Tear, it will actually make Kil'jaeden weaker for around 20 seconds, I believe. Yeah, 20 seconds, losing 10 of each hero attribute and movement speed. And after 20 seconds, he gains them back. So this is basically a way of making using Reality Tear a little bit dangerous, because it's a very powerful spell, but it will also weaken you. So there you go, that. But Kil'jaeden can also walk on water again now, so prepare Dalaran to get aimed by the mighty Kil'jaeden once again. Now, there is one major thing that has happened to Dragonmaw, and I feel so sorry for them. Their Necro starting army in the wetlands has been removed, which makes them, you know, they only have stuff in Twilight Highlands, so they won't be able to take out wetlands really quickly. And also Yellow controls it now, so Silverhand doesn't have anything to do with it. But still, this is going to make it very much harder for Dragonmaw in the game against the Horde. I also saw a post by Illusioner where he talked about how Dragonmaw has it now, and he tried playing, and it was really hard to play now without that starting army at Necrosh. So, sorry Dragonmaw players, but we will see how it will go for you in the future. Now, these are the major things and highlights for this patch. Of course, you can go down to the link down below and find the patch notes yourself and read more of the balance issues and bug fixes and other issues that is in this patch. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching, and until next time guys, bye bye.